What people are talking about right now across many parts of the country is the disturbing report coming out of Sokoto, where armed bandits are said to have attacked rural communities, leading to heavy loss of lives after refusing any form of peace engagement that was reportedly suggested through Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. This issue has created serious fear, anger, and confusion. And many Nigerians are asking hard questions about security, dialogue, and the safety of innocent villagers. As you are listening to this update, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important news like this. From the information already available before now, communities in Sokoto State have been living under constant tension for a long time. Farmers go to their farms with fear, traders move with caution, and many villages no longer sleep with both eyes closed. Attacks in these areas often happen suddenly, mostly at night or early hours of the morning when people are least prepared. In many cases, the victims are ordinary villagers who have nothing to do with politics, negotiations, or security decisions. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we continue to break this down clearly. Now, the main issue people are reacting to is the claim that these bandits rejected peace talks and then went ahead to carry out a deadly attack. Whether this claim is fully accurate or still developing, what is clear is that violence in these communities did not start today. For years, bandit groups have been operating across forests that stretch through parts of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, and Kaduna. These groups move freely, attack villages, kidnap residents, and disappear back into the forest before help arrives. Like and subscribe if you want consistent updates explained in simple English. Sheikh Gumi has been a controversial figure in this whole discussion because of his long-standing belief that dialogue can reduce violence. His argument has always been that some of these armed groups can be convinced to stop attacking communities if they are engaged, listened to, and offered a way out of crime. Some Nigerians agree with this approach while many others strongly oppose it. Those who oppose it believe that negotiating with armed criminals only gives them confidence and makes them feel powerful. As always, like this video and subscribe so you can keep following this discussion. What has now made people angry is the suggestion that after refusing any peace effort, these bandits still went ahead to attack innocent villagers. If this is true, it sends a very strong message that dialogue alone may not be enough, especially when there is no strong security presence to protect civilians. People are asking, if talks fail, what is the next step? And how are villagers supposed to survive in the meantime? Please like this video and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow. In villages affected by these kinds of attacks, the situation is usually heartbreaking. Homes are burned, food supplies destroyed, and families are torn apart. Some people run into the bush to escape. Others hide wherever they can, while many are left injured with no immediate medical help. Children and elderly people suffer the most in these situations. Even after the attackers leave, fear remains, because no one knows when they will return. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we continue. Another major concern is how information spreads during moments like this. Different reports give different figures, and social media sometimes makes the situation sound worse or more confusing than it already is. What should matter most is not just the number being reported, but the reality that human lives were lost and entire communities were affected. Each number represents a real person, a family, and a future that has been damaged. Please like this video and subscribe to stay informed with calm and clear explanations. The bigger question Nigerians are now asking is whether the current security approach is working. Military operations have been carried out in many parts of the Northwest, yet attacks still happen. Negotiations have also been attempted, yet violence continues. This has left many citizens feeling frustrated and helpless. People want to see a system where criminals are stopped, villages are protected, and innocent lives are valued. Like this video and subscribe if you believe these conversations are important. It is also important to understand that many of these rural communities feel forgotten. Some villages say they rarely see security personnel, and when help finally comes, it is often after damage has already been done. This creates deep mistrust and fear. When people feel abandoned, they begin to lose confidence in the system meant to protect them. Please like and subscribe as we keep talking about this. As this story continues to develop, Nigerians are watching closely to see how leaders will respond. Will there be stronger protection for vulnerable communities? Will there be accountability for those responsible for these attacks? Will security strategies change, or will things continue the same way? These are the questions on everyone's mind right now. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. At this point, emotions are high and it is important to speak responsibly. Spreading fear without facts doesn't help victims, and using tragedy for political arguments only deepens divisions. What people truly need is safety, clear communication, and action that produces results on the ground. Please like this video and subscribe as we keep following this story carefully. What is making this situation more painful is that many villagers feel trapped between fear and silence. When attacks happen, survivors often hesitate to speak publicly because they worry that the attackers may return. Some people abandon their homes completely, leaving behind farms, animals, and everything they worked for over many years. This creates another problem because once villages are empty, criminals use those areas as hideouts, making future attacks even easier. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we go deeper. Another serious issue is how repeated violence affects the mindset of young people in these areas. When children grow up seeing constant fear, hearing gunshots, and watching adults run for safety, it changes how they see life. School attendance drops, teachers leave, and education becomes less important than survival. Over time, this creates a generation that has fewer opportunities and more anger, which can fuel future insecurity if nothing is done. Like this video and subscribe so we can keep discussing these important realities. The role of dialogue in situations like this remains highly debated. Some community leaders believe that talking, even when it feels uncomfortable, can reduce attacks in the short term. Others argue that once armed groups see that fear gives them attention, they increase their demands. This is why many Nigerians reacted strongly to the mention of negotiation in this latest report. They feel that innocent people should never pay the price for failed talks. Please like this video and subscribe to stay part of this conversation. Security experts often explain that bandit groups are not all the same. Some are driven by money, some by revenge, and others by power. Because of this, one solution rarely works for all. A group that agrees to talks today may split tomorrow, with another faction continuing attacks. This makes the situation complex and frustrating for both authorities and civilians. Like this video and subscribe if you want these explanations broken down simply. There is also growing concern about how quickly communities can recover after attacks. Even when calm returns, rebuilding trust takes time. Farmers fear going back to their land, traders hesitate to reopen shops, and families struggle with trauma. Without proper support, villages remain weak and exposed. This is why many people believe that security responses must go beyond force and include real support for affected communities. Please like and subscribe as we continue. Public reaction to the Sokoto situation has been intense. Many Nigerians are expressing anger, sadness, and exhaustion. People are tired of hearing about attacks without seeing lasting solutions. Social media is filled with emotional messages, prayers, and demands for action. While emotions are understandable, experts warn that panic and misinformation can worsen the situation if not handled carefully. Like this video and subscribe for calm, responsible updates. Another concern people are raising is accountability. When attacks happen, citizens want to know who is responsible for protecting these communities and what steps are being taken afterward. Silence or vague responses from authorities often increase frustration. Clear communication helps reduce fear and builds trust even during difficult times. Please like this video and subscribe to keep receiving updates explained clearly. At the heart of all this are real people. Parents trying to protect their children, elders worrying about the future of their communities, and youths wondering whether they should stay or leave. These stories are often lost behind headlines and numbers, but they matter the most. Every life affected deserves attention, care, and protection. Like and subscribe so these voices are not forgotten.